G'day, Andy here from Andy's World Journeys, and well, today you find me in Singapore. We're about to take a grab taxi down to Terminal 4 because we are flying Air Asia today and we are heading to Langkawi. Let's do it. Folks, Terminal 4 of Changi, the newest terminal, and I was going to say I think it's for budget airlines, but then I looked, we've got Korean Air, we've got Hainan Air, I got a whole bunch of different ones. Cebu Pacific, obviously, it's where we arrived. You see I arrived in Singapore, and Air Asia, look, we're super early for this flight, super early. We're like 4 hours early. There we are, let's have a look. There it is, 16. So what am I talking about? 1625 Langkawi AK 733. And of course there's no information because it's so far in the future. We've got an automated check-in here. Scan our booking. I'm going to try scanning the boarding pass. That's how it's done. What you gotta love about Singapore is everything, it's just so efficient and easy to do. As you can see, the passports section, the immigration here, is also fully automated. So even though we're 4 hours early, I think we're just gonna go in and get it over and done with. Fast and efficient. Love Singapore, the way they do this. There was a guy in front of us, he had a power tool in his hand luggage. He was arguing with them. It was like, come on, man. A power tool. The fragrant smells of the... whatever it is. Well, this is the International Food Hall. There's most of it involves chicken and rice. But yeah, I'm going to get a little look here at Terminal 4, which is brand new for me, although I arrived here. It's not nearly as busy as Terminal 1. Well, here we are. We're in the food court up here in Terminal 4. I've had lunch, whiling away a couple of hours before departure. Got about an hour to go before the flight. Today's flight is on an Air Asia Airbus A320, and we're heading up to Langkawi from Singapore here. A direct flight, which is fantastic. How great that Air Asia are doing a direct flight from Singapore to Langkawi. Means we don't have to stop at KLIA A2 in Kuala Lumpur. You know, so one flight is better than two, they say. We are travelling around about 730 kilometres today, and the flight time is scheduled as an hour and a half, but one suspects there's going to be more like just over an hour. The weather's a bit cloudy. There has been some rain about yesterday. There's a lot of rain in Singapore, so hopefully we have a reasonably settled flight, and some half decent views, but you never know. What can I tell you? I've travelled Air Asia before, and you know, generally I really like them. They've got friendly staff, and you know, they're one of the pioneers of low-cost carrier travel, budget travel in the Southeast Asia region, and they were pretty much closed down over COVID. I'm not sure they ran any flights, but they're back up and running now, and they're expanding their network again. This is obviously just a short flight, but it'll be good to see what the post-COVID Air Asia experience is like. There you go, third on the list there, AK733, Gate 8. So, yeah. And down here, we have an interesting creation, but of course Changi is often regarded as one of the world's best, if not the best, airport. It's usually between this one and the Hamad International Airport in Doha, Qatar. A lot of space, a lot of spots if you want to sit down. There you go, rows zone 20 to 31. They are boarding, it's 20 to 31. Even the boarding is automated here. And done. And there we have the A320, folks. Air Asia. Now everyone can fly. Unlike Cebu, who are like, now we fly everyone, or something like that. I don't know. Today's seat is a 30A, of course. It's a window. Well, folks, I don't think it's a particularly full flight today, and it's really cold actually in the cabin. Usually it's quite warm at the start, but yeah, we're on board here pretty quickly, pretty comfortably. The old zone's working a treat for us. That's where I've got my legs, you can see. Actually, I would say perhaps Cebu Pacific had more leg room, at least when I was in 2A, but oh, that's pretty standard. Yeah, that's pretty tight. There's my stomach. So it's pretty tight. But the seats do recline. And that's it. Look, we've got another Air Asia right next to us. I've got their Wi-Fi here. I haven't quite successfully signed in, but I've looked through their entertainment options and they seem to be mostly produced in-house. But you know, it's something, you know. We're talking about a budget airline, right? It's actually about 2 minutes before we're supposed to go, and we're already pushing off. So I guess we're all full and set for this flight. Add a little bit of a tip for you folks. I'm here with my wife. I booked seats A and C. It's not a particularly full flight, and naturally nobody wanted to pick up a random middle seat, so we get extra space. Okay, food has arrived. There's some stuff up. It said I ordered vegetable biryani. I definitely didn't. I wanted Uncle Chin's chicken with fried rice, but I guess I get that on the way back. It's egg and chicken mayo sandwich, so I might have a little bit, I don't know. My wife, on the other hand, is having Thai basil chicken. And she says it's good. So, there you go. There's definitely some sort of mix-up in the food ordering here. C'est la vie. And we've got a lot of clouds accompanying our journey.
Fortunately, with just one swoosh, you get two perfume. And not only that, we have merchandise item as well.
There we go. We've just had a bit of selling going on, despite a fair bit of, despite the fact that it's a little bit bumpy right now. So the Wi-Fi allows you to buy stuff or organise rides, things like that, and a very limited entertainment selection. Looks like a lot in Malay, but I think I do have an opportunity to have a little look inside the toilet. So it's toilet time. While I wait to use the loo, we have 32 rows of 3-3, which would make 192 capacity. And yet there appears to be only 2 lavatories on board, one at the front, one at the back. Here we go, the most exciting part of the whole experience. Yes, folks, it's toilet time, and here we are in the toilet. Well, what do we got? We got not a lot of room, not a lot of toilet paper. There is a tray, a baby changing tray, table, thingamajig. Oh, isn't that neat now? Wait, there's someone behind me. Who's that? Oh. Could be due a refit at some point, Air Asia, just saying. Just saying, could be. Could be. I don't know if the A321 Neo or CO is a bigger plane than this more traditional A320, but it kind of felt that way. Anyway, if you are on Air Asia, there are limited toilets, so you might do well to remember that. Makes you appreciate Singapore. There wasn't that many people. I think all the bags are already off, right? Yeah, there's still a lot of people to be processed. I think there was a flight just before us and just after us, and Also a lot of screaming. And yeah, anyway, we're going to grab our bags, head out to our accommodation and wrap it up back there. Thank you very much. Okay folks, well, that was Air Asia for you. I have travelled Air Asia quite a bit, I may have said already in this video, in the past, although not for a long time, and I find them a really rock solid budget / low cost carrier option for around Asia and beyond. And there was nothing today that suggested that they'd slip particularly. Could have had a newer plane, could have refitted the plane at some point, but that takes money, and they were completely closed down over COVID, so they were not generating any revenue for I don't know how long, at least 2 years, and I think it's only recently they've restarted flights to and from Australia. So it's been a bit of a struggle, I think, for Air Asia lately. Incidentally, if you're in the Philippines, apparently they are offering some super low fares if you're traveling domestically. So that might be something, if you're traveling in the Philippines, to look out for. Anyway, I give them a thumbs up. I always do. I haven't had a bad flight ever on Air Asia, so yeah. Thanks for joining me. Now I'm going to be exploring the island of Langkawi with you, so look out for that. A few vlogs coming your way, no doubt. So take care wherever you are in the world. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to the channel. It helps it to grow. You get notified when new videos drop, and I really appreciate it. May the journey never end.